What if we created a villain that has some characteristics like the Joker, but is completely different, not a clown, and in my own style? So I decided to create my own character that has the craziness of the Joker, but is completely different because, copying isn't really cool. The Joker is mainly just an inspiration to this villain. Now we're going to use the Joker to help me develop this character as inspiration, but there are also two other characters, and probably one of them is not what you expect. So this character's name is Alice, whose nickname is Frag by the Galaxy. She basically had a father who used to pop fireworks for her because it brought Alice a lot of joy. And Alice was also born during a moment of war in a planet. Her father was in the war and he gave his life for his country and planet by doing something like Vegeta, where he did like a final explosion or something like that. One thing that caused Frag to become a normal person into a crazy person is how people treated her. She was very smart and she designed a lot of gadgets, and she was eventually abducted by space pirates who abused her and basically make her work hard and stuff, and so in order to achieve their selfish goal. Eventually she accidentally blew up somebody and she kind of had a liking for destroying her enemy, and that's when she started to go down a much darker path. She was shy and very insecure and very submissive, but then that slowly started to go away. So that is the backstory, a little backstory of the villain. I'm going to tell you about one character called Bomberman. Now, Bomberman is a character who mainly uses bombs, and I wanted to take that inspiration, and I wanted to move it to my own villain called Frag. She mainly uses bombs. She makes people explode. If she has respect for you, she makes the explosion much, much bigger. Another character that I use for inspiration for Frag is the Green Goblin. Now, mostly the Green Goblin, I liked his attire, like his hoodie, like that little hood. And I also like how he was also flying in the air and he's chunking those pumpkins and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool, and I wanted some of the Green Goblin in my own character. So I did add a tiny bit of vibe from the Green Goblin, but I needed this character to be able to fly and to throw bombs as well, which is, instead of using a glider like the Green Goblin, I wanted to use something called the gravity boots, which she designed. Now, the gravity boots in this story, or this fictional world, are basically boots that kind of, like as they say, defy gravity and you can fly around. And if you watch Dragon Ball and you saw all those fighting in the air, I kind of wanted that in my story, but I didn't want to use superpowers. I wanted to use technology and stuff. So instead of the glider, Frag is going to be on gravity boots, and she will be throwing bombs at people and stuff, or basically, or abducting people, or using her technology to capture people for her experiments. That's the villain, the super villain. Now, she does have a disgust for space pirates because of their greed and how they treated her in the past. My protagonist, which is very brief, is a space pirate. However, she has respect for her because of one aspect. So Frag once had a skirmish with the protagonist called Nova the Space Pirate. She captured her friends and she made Nova go through a gauntlet because she was really testing her, because she wanted to see who this space pirate was, because she heard a lot about her. Now, Nova is a lot like Nami, but with anger more. Maybe Nami has anger issues too, but she's more hot-headed Nova. So basically, Frag said you have to choose between your friends and riches, and luckily Nova chose her friends instead of the riches. And Frag also, since she hates pirates, was using golden bombs to make Nova mad and annoy her and stuff. So real quick, Frag, since she saw this, she has respect for Nova. And since she's real crazy and chaotic, she really wants to make Nova explode in the most hugest way. And she's really that crazy that She like her respect for someone is literally to blow them up like with like a big bang and stuff. If Frag has a lot of respect for you, she's gonna like say you need to go out with a big bang. So that was my character that was inspired by the Joker, Bomberman, and the Green Goblin. And if you want to add the little fighting in the air, and there's a little bit of Dragon Ball in there too, just a tiny bit, because I like fighting in the air, and I think that's pretty cool. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe. And if you want to learn more about Frag, I can provide it for you. And I will also see if I can add some more interesting characters that I come up with. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.